I had always loved living in my quiet suburban town, nestled among the tree-lined streets and friendly neighbors. But as St. Patrick's Day approached, a strange feeling crept over me, like something was watching me from the shadows. It all started with the green glimmers, little flashes of light that I could only see out of the corner of my eye. At first, I brushed it off as my imagination, but as the days passed, the glimmers became more frequent and intense. On the night before St. Patrick's Day, I was awoken by a loud crash outside my window. I cautiously peered through the curtains and saw a group of cloaked figures in the street, their eyes glowing an eerie green. I quickly closed the curtains and tried to calm my racing heart. The next morning, as I walked down Shamrock Lane, I couldn't shake the feeling that I was being watched. I noticed that all the houses on my street had been decorated with shamrocks and leprechauns, but there was something off about them. They seemed almost alive, their eyes following me as I passed. As I approached my house, I saw that my own decorations had been rearranged overnight. The shamrocks were now arranged in a strange pattern, almost like a message. I couldn't make sense of it, but I had a sinking feeling that it was a warning. That night, as I lay in bed, I heard the cloaked figures outside again. This time, they were chanting in a language I didn't understand. I could feel a strange energy in the air, like something was building up to a climax. Suddenly, the chanting stopped, and a deafening silence filled the air. I cautiously peeked through the curtains and saw that the cloaked figures were now standing in a circle, facing my house. And in the center of the circle, there was a large green shimmering portal. Without warning, the portal opened, and a blinding light flooded the street. I shielded my eyes, and when I opened them again, I saw creatures emerging from the portal. They were tall, slender, and their bodies were covered in shimmering green scales. They had long tentacles instead of arms, and their faces were featureless except for their glowing green eyes. I couldn't move, couldn't scream, as they glided towards my house, their tentacles reaching out towards me. But just as they were about to grab me, the shamrock decorations on my house began to glow, and the creatures recoiled in pain. In that moment, I realized the true nature of the green glimmers and the shamrock decorations. They were protection against these cosmic beings, and they had been warning me all along. I quickly ran to my closet and grabbed a box of green glitter, the only thing I had left that was green. I threw it out the window, and as the glitter rained down on the creatures, they screeched in agony and retreated back into the portal. The next morning, I woke up to find that the portal was gone, and the cloaked figures were nowhere to be seen. I never told anyone about what had happened, fearing that no one would believe me. But every St. Patrick's Day, I make sure to decorate my house with shamrocks and glitter, just in case the green glimmers ever return. And I always keep a box of green glitter by my bed, just in case I need to defend myself again. After all, you can never be too careful when it comes to unseen visitors on Shamrock Lane.